You were all up in people's faces. You have molded yourself to become what they want you to be all this while. And you have become so used to being that kind of person which isn't you. Now is the time that you look at yourself face to face and know that this isn't who you really want to be. Incubate for a while and discover who you want to be in life. Welcome back to my channel. This is Nella Gorgeous, and in today's topic I will be talking about trusting your instincts. Guys, when I was growing up, when I don't know what instincts was all about, okay, I kept hearing this still voice. At some point I stopped hearing it because my brain is always having issues with it. Yeah, I'm going to explain all of that. Okay, Mama taught me to pray, and I really don't know much about meditation. Okay, and so I didn't get myself involved in that. So growing up, I would pray for anything I want, and I would want to hear God, as everybody would say. I heard God spoke to me, God said do this, God said, and I was waiting to hear maybe God would just say, my daughter, I want you to take this direction. My daughter, I want you to sit here and wait for me. You know, I was just expecting that God would speak to me one day so that I would hear him and I would be like, wow, God said I should do this. He said I should do this. And all of those thoughts in my head never came true. Okay, till date. Okay, there was a time I was having issues in my place of work, and I went to my pastor and I said, Daddy, this is the challenge I'm having, and I've been praying. God have not been saying anything to me. And he said, at this point, you don't even need God to talk to you because you know what is right to do. The Bible says, flee from all evil. Okay, that was what he told me. And I understood in myself that that was God speaking through him. Okay, that was how I got my answer. And so I left. Okay, all the while I've been praying on my own. I have been listening, like keeping calm to listen from God. That's meditating. And guys, each time I pray and I give myself some time to meditate, there is this still voice in me down here, like saying, do this, don't do this. And trust me, ever since I started hearing that voice and I started following that voice has never misled me. And that got me thinking, because each time that, now let me explain to you what the mind, that's the brain and the mind, I mean, those two are, you can't separate those two, they work in hand. My mind, my brain, always have a clash each time my instinct speaks to me. And this is because my brain is designed to keep me safe. Okay? And because it's designed to keep me safe, each time my instinct speaks to me about taking a huge step, my brain comes to me to tell me, you know this wouldn't work, you know this won't work, you know you can't do this. I mean, it goes to my mental file to start searching, to start painting a picture of embarrassment, a picture of failure, and try to feed me with all of that to make sure that I don't take that step. This is because it is trying to keep me safe, okay, so that I wouldn't hurt myself. And then what do? My instinct has told me do this, and from my experience I have never ever been misled by my instincts. And what would I do? Then I would just set out a plan, set out a detailed plan, like I know my brain, my mind, and my instincts can work with. And once I set out that plan, you see everything start working smoothly. My brain doesn't have a challenge anymore accepting what my instinct has said. Like, they just work hand in hand to make things perfect. Okay, that's why they say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Now, you have lived a life. Let me just say, you have lived a fake life all your life till date, that you don't even know who you are anymore. You don't know what God has curated you for. Like, what is God's purpose for creating you? You don't know your purpose in life. You don't even know your purpose, let alone your niche. So you thought going to work under that boss was your purpose because you see that work is putting food on your table. You don't even care if it's your niche or not. Or you started something and you think that thing you were doing, trust me, when you speak the truth to yourself, you will find out that thing you were doing is not actually what you were supposed to be doing. I mean, you're doing it because it's bringing food to the table, or you're doing it because it makes people around you, comfortable. Please, there are no more time to be wasted. Okay, stop thinking that pleasing people is a gain. It's not a gain. Find your purpose in life. How do you do that? You listen to your instincts. When you are doing a thing, when you are doing a business, your instincts always speaks to you. And let me tell you how it works. If your instinct speaks to you, it either speaks in a tiny voice or in a very loud voice. Okay, so if you are not willing to listen to that still voice, what it does it's your brain overshadows it, and it's like the voice stops. To you, it doesn't speak to you anymore, but the instinct itself knows that it has been speaking. And because of the chatter going on in your head, you can't be able to, dissect what you've been hearing, try to find the difference in what you were thinking, what your head is feeding you up with. Because the only thing that goes on in our head is the fears of what people will say, the worries of how you were not able, and the judgment. I mean, you judge yourself of your past, all of that. Those are the things that goes on our head, that we don't even see ourselves as becoming better. But guys, I bring you good news. Make out time to meditate. Make out time to meditate within yourself and hear what your instinct had to say about that business, about that project, about that education, about that career, about that marriage, about that relationship. Your instinct has a lot to say. Make out time to listen to your instinct and let me know what you think. And if you have tried this and you think that what I'm saying is true, please let me know that I'm not in this alone. Thanks, guys. This is Nello Gorgeous. Please do well to subscribe. Comment your comments on the comment section so that I'll get to know what you think and how you've heard your instincts occasionally. Thanks, guys. Bye.